important from Germany. If you ask me how I ended up in Germany after Canada, it's a good question. Actually, I have a layover here and I'm gonna stay in Frankfurt for 10 hours. It is 8 a.m. on Saturday. So thankfully I didn't come here on Sunday, because if I had come here on Sunday, everything would have been closed. Frankfurt is the city that has the most skyscrapers in Europe. Well, I don't think the skyscrapers will impress me after Canada. In total, I slept 4 hours on the plane and I was forcing myself to sleep because I knew if I don't sleep, then I would be exhausted, and I have 10 hours to spend in Germany. This is the place where I'm gonna have a breakfast. This part of the city reminds me a lot of Ukraine. So much. I mean, not my hometown for sure, but Lviv. It is so similar. And I got to this vintage or flea market in the city center. Wow. I have a purchase. I bought this pearls necklace. Actually, I was on the fence to buy it or not because it is 20 euros, and actually I didn't think that these are real pearls, but these are real pearls and it's silver, because there were cheaper necklaces and I was thinking about getting them, but then she told me that these are real pearls, and I was like, okay, I'm getting that. Frankfurt was one of the most important cities in the Roman Empire, being the site of significant events such as the coronation of German emperors. Now, the city is a financial and high technology center with one of the largest financial districts in Europe. Frankfurt is home to the European Central Bank and many major banks. Then I went to the observation deck in the main tower, which is named after the nearby Main River. It has 55 floors and it's 200 meters high. The tower is the fourth tallest building in Frankfurt and all of Germany. Unlike some other observation decks, the top of the main tower is completely open and there is no glass between you and the sky. I'm asking people to take a picture of me, and this is so ridiculous the way I'm trying to pick the right people, because, well, of course it's kind of scary to give your phone to them, but you know, like, I'm choosing them. It's so beautiful to observe the way the new architecture merges with the old architecture, and you also have this kind of dissonance. Because, well, usually if you're in the old town, you'll see only the old buildings, but you also see the skyscrapers, and it's not in one skyscraper, there are many of them, because, for example, in Madrid there aren't any skyscrapers. There are only 5 skyscrapers, and they are not in the city center. It's been 3 hours in Frankfurt and I already have spent 44 euros. 6 euros on the bus, then 12 euros was my breakfast, then I spent 20 euros on the necklace, then 6 euros the tower entrance. Came to some store and look at these cars. Wow. I have no idea what he's talking about, but people are laughing, so probably it's something funny. During the Second World War, the medieval town of the city was almost completely destroyed by bombing, and the new Frankfurt Old Town was reconstructed from 2012 to 2018 according to the original plans, bringing Frankfurt's medieval history back to life. And the Rumorg Square is the historic heart of Frankfurt with beautifully restored, half-timbered houses. Frankfurt was the city that I wanted to visit even more than Berlin and any other German cities, and now I think that I would have been very upset if I had visited this town on purpose, because really in 4 hours I saw everything here, and I like the city, but it definitely won't be my favorite city. That's why I think that one day in the town it's pretty enough, especially if it's this city is not that big. Frankfurt is a pretty small city compared to Madrid, for example. I don't know, Berlin probably is bigger, but even in Berlin I think that there are not too many landmarks to see, so one day is enough. There's a sightseeing tour on a ferry, on a boat. It costs 13 euros for 50 minutes, and I could have jumped on it, but I don't want to pay 13 euros for it because I think that there is nothing to see on a ferry, honestly. I also bought a coffee because I want to sleep, and maybe, I'm not sure, but after this I want to go on the top of the cathedral and to see the view from there, but I'm not sure yet. I sat on the bench and drinking my coffee, looking at this view. It's like North America and Europe at the same time. If the entrance is under 5 euros, well, about 5 euros, no more than 5 euros, I will go there. If it is more than 5 euros, I won't go there. First of all, I don't want to pay a lot for struggling because I know it's gonna be difficult, but I know the view is worth it. So guess where I'm going? I'm going up. Actually, the entrance was 2 euros for the students and 3 is a normal entry. It is very narrow. I think I'm almost there. I made it to the top. In total, I climbed 328 steps to get to the top, and as you can see from the tip of the tower, you can enjoy a panoramic view of the U and the old town merging together. This place was the last stop of my layover trip. Thanks for watching and see you.